not working for me.
Exactly. I was like, it cannot be that hard. But I'm so glad you're here. So nice to meet you,
Right.
Leslie. How are you?
And you, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It's raining where I am, so it's like everything. I'm like moving really slow today, so it's going really well.
Oh,
How are
okay.
you?
Where are you located? Where are you
I'm
located?
in the DMV area, so but I'm like literally like
Okay.
walking steps outside of DC. So I'm in Hyattsville, Maryland. So
Okay. I'm in
yeah.
Mobile, Alabama. Like that's down all the way at the bottom of the map. So it's
Out.
just kind of like humid here now, but
Mhm.
it's like that year round.
Okay. Yeah, I have never been down there.
You should definitely come. Have you ever heard of Mardi Gras?
Yes.
Now,
I
people will tell you that Mardi Gras started in New Orleans, but it actually started here in Mobile. That's a fun fact.
oh, I'm good to know. Education.
Well, let's just get right to it. So, tell us a little bit about your brand, Woo Me Beauty.
Yeah, so Woomy Beauty is a nail growth serum. It promotes nail growth within 14 days. But when I
Hmm.
started it, I didn't even think that I was creating something that caters to like three different things.
Right.
Um, I was like, oh, I get my nails done. Gel nails mess up my nails, and then everything is toxic. So I kind of created my own stuff, like my own
Hmm.
elixir. And then I realized, so I sent it out back in October, November, and I was like, hey, who wants to try it for free? Like, I'll give it
Hmm.
away to you. And then my sister-in-law, she's like an extreme nail biter, like extreme.
Really?
Yes. She like started
Okay.
biting skin. And she was like, yeah, my nails grew because of the stuff that you had. And I was like, oh, that's good that it grew. I said, did you stop biting your nails? She was like, yeah, because it tastes disgusting. I was like,
I'm pretty sure. I've never been a nail biter.
right. I never been enough. I mean, I bit my nose when I was like in elementary school, but after that, like after you start trying to be girly, you like, oh no, I want to look
I
different.
need to keep my nails. Yes, I'm in
Exactly.
distress. I'm in distress right now because like the nail shops are closed, and like I
Mhm.
frequently go to the nail shops every 2 weeks. So like I'm just out here stranded.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody is. So that's why I started it. But one of the things that once I originally started, because a lot of the products that we are using is completely toxic. And I
Hmm.
wanted to make sure that women, especially Black women, because we are like susceptible to toxins in our body. Like our bodies absorbs everything, just like our
Hmm.
skin absorbs the light. Our bodies absorbs that stuff too.
Hmm.
And I just wanted to make sure that the product that I'm putting out is healthy and it's not detrimental to your health. And
Right.
also in the process of Woomy Beauty, it's just, I don't think it's just a serum to me.
Hmm.
It's also like a new way of being healthy with even with like a cheap millennial price. That's why I want to keep. I was like, this has to be a luxury brand at a
Hmm.
millennial price
Price.
because,
Yes.
and then it doesn't have like any long term like side effects. Like the
Hmm.
FDA doesn't monitor skin and beauty products at all because they just don't. But everybody just throws formaldehyde, talc, everything in there, and they just like I just want to sell, and
Right.
it does. This, but then it's like my body is toxic, and you don't realize it until later on. So
Hmm.
when you had stated that, oh, you go to the nail salon every 2 weeks, I do too, and then I realized that the nail salon, I used to just pop in any Asian nail salon and get my nails done, but I didn't realize that a lot of these top names, I'm not gonna say no names, a lot of top
Oh.
names nail polishes
Ooh.
are
Sip that
toxic.
tea. Yeah.
I'm not going to say any names, but they really are toxic. And it created, I kind of link a lot of it back to why I had fibroids and why I had two miscarriages at the same, like also in that process
Oh,
too.
I'm sorry to hear
Yeah,
that.
no, it's fine. I listen. It's not. It gets better. It gets easier to manage. It's not like you
Hmm.
get over it, but you
We'll
just figure it out later.
figure it out. Right.
But yeah, so that's when I was just like, yeah, no, I'm too young for this. And if I just cater to my health now, I don't have to worry about it later on and be one of them those older ladies who have like health issues, and it's like, dang, if you would have just made some shifts and changes, if you actually was aware, like I say to all the time,
Right.
because I'm an educator during the day at a
Mm-hmm.
middle school, and I said education is the beast, and once you know, you are held accountable. So once
Right.
this is out, what do you do with that? So
Right. And apply that knowledge that you learn too, because applied knowledge is power.
absolutely,
Yes,
absolutely.
because you can have all the knowledge, you can know everything, but
Mm-hmm.
if you don't, apply that knowledge, then what are you really doing?
Exactly, and that's like the whole story of the Woman Beauty. But I also have to give my credit to my husband, because he would say that I'm the one who came up with it. I said, you said a couple words. I said, you said start your own. That's all you said. That's all you said.
Yeah.
You said just create your own, and I was just like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else was, yeah, that's the story of Woman Beauty, and that's where I'm behind. I just want to educate women just all together, just like clean beauty. Like, what does that
Yes.
look like? Is it you have to be like panic on everything? And it's like, no, you don't. You just have to just read,
Mm-hmm.
do some research, some the basic stuff that we pretty much do every day when we Google things. Listen, I was a adjunct professor at a college here in DC for 2 years, and I used to use basic stuff to teach. And I was like, the same way y'all go in the shade room to see what's connecting stories, the same
Mm-hmm.
way you can connect some of these
Mm-hmm.
products, some of these problems. I said,
Yes.
that's all research.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. So, could you give us, for the girls like me who are in distress, how how can we keep our healthy nails up during quarantine while the nail shops are closed?
Oh, yes. So one of the main things that I want to recognize that because of the COVID-19, please wash your hands. I know that water and nails kind of don't mix. It sucks. But the number one thing is hydration. So if you're home, I would say try to order some type of cuticle oil, or you can order
Oh,
Women
woo me, some woo me. Yes, I'm saying, girl, you better plug
yeah,
yourself.
order Beauty products, and that acts as a hydration for your cuticles, and it kind of stimulates growth in the process, because immediately it goes right into your bloodstream. You massage it on, so that's what your nails need the most right now. It's just hydration. And if you can get a nail file and just kind of shape them up, or clip them, however you need to do it. Who was her name? Nails by Mimi. She has like a great DIY manicure at home, like how to do
Okay.
it. So,
Mm-hmm.
and she also links down, what is it? She links down like where you can get some supplies. I get my supplies from Target because Amazon was taking forever.
Yes, I love Target. Target, as I call
Target.
it.
Um, that's the number one thing, and just kind of file them down as needed. So just like how like I treat my nails is how I treat my hair. When you start having a little split hang nail thing, you're gonna have to trim that off a little bit, because if not, it's gonna create more problems. But also do your research on how to trim it, because you can create more damage than good. And then
Mm-hmm.
another thing is, if you got gel nails on, or um, what is it, acrylic nails, you can soak those off. Just soak them
Mm-hmm.
off, or you could cut them down first, file them down, then soak them in some acetone, nail polish remover. It has to be acetone. I wouldn't recommend people using the string method, because when taking
Oh, tell me when they stick the piece of string underneath the lip of nail.
yeah,
Oh God.
I wouldn't recommend that, because your nails have layers, and it's pulling off of one of the thin layers that's on top, and you kind of that layer is pretty important. So you kind of want to do that. So one of the most things is just hydration, because that's going to keep your nails healthy. And then also the number one thing that I like to do is save money at the nail salon. So when your nails look good, you be in and out. They're like, oh, okay, your
Mm-hmm.
nails fine. So that's one of the things.
Okay, ladies. So hydration is key. Get you some Woo Me Beauty and hydrate those cuticles.
Yes.
So, where do you see your brand going in the next 5 years? Are you going to expand to get more products, possibly
Um,
nail polish?
oh yeah, everybody wants me to get nail polish. I'm very particular because of, as I talk about, all the toxins that's in it. But
Mm-hmm.
in 5 years, I see myself more in stores because I'm shifting to a B2B um um I'm sorry, a B2B system.
Okay.
But the things is I want to get more like at home DIY kits so people could know, because I was already
Yes.
planning this even before the quarantine happened. I was like, dang. I was like, well, I'm glad I'm equipped. I got all my stuff at home.
Yeah, that you have everything, because be
Yeah.
stranded out here like me.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where I see myself a lot and within the next 5 years. But then another thing is I just want to make sure that I don't get like burnt out, because I know a lot of companies kind of get burnt out through that process. So I just
Mm-hmm.
want to add more tools to the Woomy Beauty. So if it's like a glass nail file, like I'm in the process, I'll be dropping some glass nail files. I don't know if you ever heard of a glass nail file.
No, what is that?
Okay, so a glass nail file. Oh, I actually have it's over there. I think, but a glass nail file is a file that's actually a glass. It's a square, and
Mm-hmm.
you can buff your nails. You can shine your own nails. It's not made for like acrylic or gel nails. It's
Mm-hmm.
like made for natural
For
nails.
natural nails.
And then you can
Okay.
shine it, and then you can clean it. So you
Really?
can
I'm
use hot
interested
water.
to see. If you need to go get it,
Okay, yeah.
I'm interested to see it.
1 second.
Quick little commercial break. Y'all can go grab some snacks.
Preventing cross contamination? Is it preventing like health risks? So that's what I
Right.
want to make sure that everybody is understanding, that because now we're into a new normal where it's stay away from me, clean this, sanitize that. So
Mm-hmm.
we need to do that with our own bodies first before we can start pushing everybody else away. Can we do that?
Right.
So that's where I'm transitioning to next. So you kind of got the little exclusive on me.
Yes, I got an exclusive. I love exclusives. So last but not least, tell the people where they can follow you and where they can get your product.
Oh yes. So you can follow me at Woomy Beauty, WOOME Beauty, on Instagram, and on, well, Facebook is Woomy B.
Mm-hmm.
And my website is woomybeauty .com. And actually I can give you a little promo thing. I can give you free shipping for everybody that's on the line.
Okay, okay.
So
Okay,
you
so
can
y'all
do
heard that, free shipping. We'll
yeah.
get
So
together after the live
yes.
and come up with that. Okay. Well,
Yes.
Leslie, thank you so much for chatting with me. It was so nice. It was so nice meeting you.
You
I
too.
feel informed, and I'm